In this chapter, we will learn how to open and save a file, and about palette. Open File Picture. First, click Menu File at menu bar and then select Open. Second, Open dialog box will appear show a name list of picture. Third, click file that you want and click Open. Create new file. First, click File at menu bar and then click New. Second dialog box will appear. Name means a new of Walker piece. You can also change number of width and height to change the picture size. Resolution is resolution of picture. For example, website work or picture that show on the computer is 72 pixels per inch. Printing work is 200 to 150 pixels per inch. Mode is color mode or pictures such as bitmap, grayscale, RGB color, CMYK color, lab color. Contents is background color, which are as follow: white, background color, transparent. Third, after identifying configuration, click OK to create file. Palettes. Palettes are dialog that used to check and identify configuration of the picture, such as navigator palette, info palette, color palette, and swatches palette, etc. Palette manages into group. To hide or show palettes, click Window and then choose palette that you need to hide or show. Working palette will have check mark. Navigator palette. Navigator palette is a palette for changing view at screen, composed of 1. Proxy preview area. This is the part that shows size of picture. Color framework is picture size. If framework of proxy preview is on the edge of picture, that means picture is fixed to workpiece. 2. Real show in percentage part that used to identify view of picture, represent of picture is 100%. 3. Zoom out and zoom in, used to identify view size of picture. Slide mouse to the left is to minimize picture. Slide mouse to the right is to maximize picture. Color palette. Color palette. Palette color mode, which appears in picture in RGB mode, has a follow composition. 1. Set foreground color. 2. Set background. 3. RGB slider. Identify color mix in RGB mode and can adjust color by slide tab or by number, 0 to 255. 4. Sample color. Set color by dip color. Swatches palette. Let's see the swatches palette. Palette that keeping color that often use and can record color in this palette. Save color in palette. Select color that you want and then click Save New Color in Swatches palette. Styles palette. Let's see the Styles palette. Palette that keeping style, and you can choose style from this palette to use in your picture. You can also create style by yourself too. Select layers and then click Style in Styles palette. Layer will change according to style. History palette. Let's see the History palette. This palette that show working step of workpiece and also step back to former working to cancel. Let's see the Layer palette. Palette that keep all workpiece or picture called layer. Layer will arrange by chronological order. And can edit by not have an effect to other part. Layer palette compose of next things. First, indicates layer visibility, that show result of layer, if has an eye symbol that mean picture in layer show on work area. If not means that layer is hiding or not show result. Second, indicates if layer is linked, that show working layer. Paintbrush symbol show working layer. Otherwise you can set other layer. Change position follow by working layer. By clicking other layer have chain. Third, add a layer style, it is to add an effect such as light shadow. Fourth, add a mask, it is to add mask or add more layer lap over working layer. Fifth, create a new set, it creates folder for keeping layers together. Sixth, create a new layer, it's to create new layer. Seventh, delete a layer. Eighth, layer thumbnail, it shows picture in layer. Last opacity, it makes layer transparency. Then let's see the how to save a file. Go to File on the menu bar, click Save As. When the dialog is appeared, name the file as you want and choose a format style. Apply PSD format for revisable Photoshop work file. To save it as an image file, choose JPEG or GIF. So far, we learned about basic function of Photoshop. Thank you for listening.